It's the final countdown for Toyotathon at Team Toyota. Don't miss these final days to get our lowest prices of the year and biggest savings of the year on our entire selection of new Toyotas. Hurry in for the final days of Toyotathon at Team Toyota, I-12 at O'Neill.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us for 9 News Now. I'm Tisha Powell. We're learning new details about this deadly crash in West Baton Rouge Parish. State police say 34-year-old Taisha Banford was killed when she collided head-on with a GMC on LA 1 in Port Allen. Banford died on the scene. The driver of the GMC was taken to the hospital with serious injuries. Detectives say impairment may have been a factor. State police are still investigating. And we now know the identity of a man killed in a crash Friday night. The East Baton Rouge coroner says 29-year-old Andrew McMullen was on a scooter when a car hit him near the corner of Perkins Road and Essen Lane. McMullen was rushed to the hospital, but he later died from his injuries. A 9 News alert because of the wind. Authorities asking you not to burn anything outside due to these windy conditions. Livingston Parish Fire Protection District number 2 posting that plea this morning, asking people do not burn anything open burning today. The agency says they sent crews out to an out of control trash fire believed to have been fueled by the wind. Well, your family is probably working on your special plans to celebrate the new year. If your plans involve setting off fireworks, the Louisiana State Fire Marshal's office has a message for you. Leave it to the pros. They urge you to attend a public fireworks show instead. And remember that lighting fireworks yourself is illegal in many areas. Now, if you do plan on putting on your own display, make sure that you get fireworks from a seller with a proper license. Keep them at least 200 feet away from buildings and vehicles, and never let kids handle fireworks alone. And keep a hose or bucket of water nearby, just in case. Just ahead, a check of your evening forecast with Jeff Morrow. Welcome back. Let's take a look at our Sky 9 camera. Hold on to your hats. It is windy outside. Let's get to Jeff Morrow for a look at the weather. Jeff.
Yeah, we can see that at the flags at the old ferry landing here in the Port Allen side of the river. You can see they are blowing downriver, so we've got that steadily northerly wind flow in place, which means it's adding a chill to the air. Winds out of the north at 12 miles per hour, gusting to 18 miles per hour at the airport. We had gusts in the 20 mile per hour range earlier this afternoon, so they have settled down some, but not too much. Temperature of 50 degrees right now. We've been hovering right around 50 degrees for most of the afternoon and really late morning hours too. You can see winds around the area. Again, they've subsided some, but we've still got sustained winds upwards of 15 to 20 miles per hour over Acadiana, and then some wind gusts around 20 miles per hour near New Orleans and Slidell. So the winds start to diminish, and I forgot to update the temperatures there, so definitely not in the 70s. We're talking about falling down through the 40s as we look towards your evening hours and eventually into the 30s. So we have to keep an eye out for the cold, because we're going to be dealing with a cold weather advisory until 9 a.m. on Tuesday for the combination of cold temperatures and these gusty winds. Now, the winds are expected to relax a little bit, but not enough to cause for us not to have a wind chill in our forecast. When we look at the morning low for Baton Rouge tomorrow of 30 degrees, that's below freezing, but it only tells part of the story. You factor in the wind that we're going to have, and the feels like temperature is going to be well below that. In fact, right around 23 is where we're projecting maybe that bottom end of where that wind chill is going to be. So we could see some wind chills in the low 20s, areas north and east of Baton Rouge, maybe even into the upper teens. And so because of that bitterly cold feeling air, just don't want to be outside as you look towards the overnight and early morning start. Here's those air temperature lows as you look across the viewing area. We've got maybe just above the freezing mark along the coastal parishes, but in and around Metro Baton Rouge areas to the north, dealing dealing with a light freeze for tomorrow morning, which is several degrees below where we should be this time of year, which is actually 42. So we're taking care of people, pets, and plants, not only for tonight into tomorrow morning, but also Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. In fact, Wednesday morning expected to be even colder, lacking the wind though, but upper 20s for morning lows. And then as we ring in the new year, we'll start things off with a warming trend as things stay dry.
All right, Jeff, thank you. And thank you for joining us for 9 News Now. We'll be back in 25 minutes for 9 News at 4 on WAFB. We hope to see you then.
Don't let time run out. These are the final days of Happy Honda Days at Team Honda. It's your last chance to make no payments for 90 days on every new Honda, plus get clearance pricing on select new Hondas. Hurry in now before time runs out at Team Honda on Siegen Lane.